Hello, hello, hello. Y'all. Oh, come on in. Come on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time and each and every moment you spend with Myra. Y'all, I've been with my husband. It's almost 10 years. Yeah. And he always talking about this dish his mother makes, right? He says it's just some hamburger patties with a red sauce or orange sauce on it. Okay. Y'all, I never tried to make it. So today he was talking about it again. I asked him, what do you want to eat today? First he said the pork loins, because he loved the pork loins. I get those from Tony's Grocery. And then he said, did you ever find out how to make the beef patties and with the red sauce? Orange sauce. I think they say orange sauce, but it seems like it's going to come out red to me. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Because I am going to try and make it, y'all. Yes, I'm going to videotape it just in case it come out right. So I know what I did so I can make it again for him. And if it don't come out right, then I'm going to have to go over there and watch his mom actually make it. But I called my sister in love and asked her, you know, how to make it. Because she right down under the mother-in-law, so she know. And she told me, at first I was saying, I'm going to make 4 patties, right? Just make 4 patties. Because you make them, they're going to be patties. And she said, 4 patties? No, you don't. You make them small, like the sausage size. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me that, you know, and I kind of understand how, when I say, when somebody asks me for the recipe or something, I'm like, I just posted it. But if you don't tell them those behind the scene things, they don't know. I get it. But yeah, she said make them small like sausages. So I'm like, okay. So we're going to see y'all again. It's my first time. You know, I'm sure some of y'all husbands, significant others, partner, got that one dish that, you know, they mom makes and they want you to know how to make it, figure it out. But it's been almost 10 years, so it's time. Okay, I'm going to get in this kitchen and try to make this happen for them. I hope it come out right. Because my sister-in-law said, just season up your meat. But she didn't tell me what season. You know, she said, season up your meat. So she said, season up your meat the way you would season up. So, you know, which means it may not taste like his mom's because we may not season our food exactly the same. You know, she may put something in hers that I don't. The seasons I'm going to use are my go-to seasons. You know, pretty much the same thing I would use for my hamburger. Because it's, you know, the beef, I got the ground chuck, but still beef, you know. So, okay, y'all, we're going to get this thing started. I keep looking over at the stove like I'm saying a prayer. I hope it come out right because he really likes this, you know. And, you know, it's time. It's time. So let's get to it, y'all. Come on in. Let's get to it. And here we go. My beautiful salad. Tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, cilantro, bacon bits. My fluffy rice. I got some salt, pepper, and butter in there. And the patties and the orange gravy. Y'all, it smells good. I hope it tastes good. We'll do a taste later. But let's get started. Here are all the ingredients. I got about 2.5 pounds of ground chuck. I'm going to make the rice, beef broth, ketchup, bread to hold my meat together, tomato paste. Tomato paste and the ketchup is going to make the orange. Season, complete season. Only got a little, so I'm going to add soul food. Seasoning, garlic and herb, crushed pepper for a little heat, chipotle and roasted garlic. And an onion. Oh, I got an egg too. I got to use the egg. So first thing first, I'm going to get my onion cut with my new knife, y'all. This knife, look, first, I've been needing a new knife. I know my knife was getting dull, but you really, really don't realize how dull your knives are until you get a real one, a real sharp one. And I got this one from Marshall's. I think it was a set of 6 different knives. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah, yeah. My other knives work, but this one making me realize, yeah, I should have been got myself some. Yeah, I love this knife. Just cutting look like a chef, right? Yeah, right. But you be seeing, well, I be seeing people cut their vegetables up and stuff, and they just be going. But now I know it's all in the knives. Make sure your knife is sharp. You got a good sharp knife. Yeah, I'm still learning. So I learn, I share. I'm not claiming to know everything. And I will use what I have. I still use my old knives. But this one made me realize, yeah, I'm going to keep this piece for the gravy. I'm going to slice these up. And these, I'm sorry, these onion slices are going in the gravy. The small pieces are going in the mixture with my meat to make up my patties. Cutting it. This knife doing what it's supposed to do, y'all. I'm excited. Now, got the ground chuck ready. Like I said, about 2.5 pounds maybe. So I'm adding in the complete seasoning. I didn't have that much, so all that's going in. Next is the garlic and herb seasoning. This got some sea salt and a little lemon flavor. Yeah, I'm just sprinkling it around the top, y'all. And then I'm going to mix everything in. I got a little bit left of this chipotle and roasted garlic. It's all going in. Again, it's not that much. And I'm adding seafood seasoning because I didn't have that much of the complete seasoning. And I think they got pretty much the same thing. And a little crushed pepper for heat. The hubby and I do like, spicy, so egg. I'm going to mix this egg in another bowl first. I started to just throw it in, but I'm going to mix it, a little bit and then put it in. This is what I do. You do you. Got to get my fork, y'all. I got to get organized. Yeah, my sister-in-law told me how to make this. But, sometimes if you don't watch a person do it, you got to make it up on your own, So these are the onions going in. Because at first I was going to just make 4 big patties. And she's like, no. You make them in the size of the sausages. So I'm like, okay, I got it now. But if I didn't say anything, I would have made 4 big patties. So I got the hands rinsed all off and getting myself all in there. Yeah, them onions work magic to your food, even though I'm throwing all my meat out. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to make sure this is mixed up really good. Bread, I'm going to use the end. And then, what is this, the butt piece? Yeah, I'm using that. And then the ends on another slice. This, the egg and the bread gonna hold the patties together. So yeah, it's kind of like making meatloaf. So you're prepping your meat pretty much the same way you would, meatloaf. Use whatever seasons you want to use. Because she didn't tell me what season. She said just season your meat like you would. So I'm saying the same thing. Season your meat like you would. Only thing I'm not adding in here is meatloaf seasoning. But this is pretty much the same process I do for my meatloaf. Sometimes I use crackers, but this time I'm going to use bread because that's what she said. So I'm using the bread ends, as you can see. I used the butt piece, the whole piece, and then the end of the bread, one slice. Again, this is like 2.5 pounds of ground chuck that I'm working with. Once I get this all mixed up, breaking down those little pieces of bread, y'all, if I see it, I just gotta mess with it. Like, that's not supposed to be that big, so let me cut it up, break it up some more. Yeah, it's almost ready, y'all. I'm almost. Now I'm about to start making my patties. 2.5 pounds of ground chuck, all the seasonings and everything. I'm going to get about 10 patties. Now, you can make them as big as you want, as small as you want. My sister-in-law didn't say make them real, real small, thin. She just said sausage size. So this is pretty much the size that I make my sausage. So, again, I got about 10 out of that 2.5 pounds, I'll say. So just saying that to let you know if you're making this or if you want to make a bigger batch, or make them smaller, whatever. But I'm telling you, I got 10 out of this batch. So in goes the patties. I'm going to be able to put 8 in this pan. And then I'm going to cook the other 2 separate. Once these done, using the same pan, I'm going to add the other 2 in. So, you cook your meat just like you would your hamburgers. Pretty much that's what it is, right? Hamburgers, just smaller. So cook it like you cook yours. It's time to flip it over. Got the little brown on it. Smelling good. The hubby even said, oh, it smells good. It might be right, so. I'm like, I hope so. If it's not, as long as it still tastes good, And if not, I need to go over there and watch them do it. But he want it, he like it, so I'm determined to get it right for him. That's what a good wife do, right? Make the hubby happy. So I got some beef broth. I'm going to put 3 cups in this pot for my rice. And then I'm going to add 1.5 cups of brown rice that I got. I like Uncle Ben's brown rice, y'all. That's what I use. Today I bought the brown rice, the Riceland rice, but I still had some Uncle Ben's left, so I bought that to a boil. I rinsed off my rice, and now I'm adding that rice in. Again, this is what I do. You do you. But this is how I get my rice to come out right every time. Because I was able to cook everything, anything except for rice. Either it's overcooked or undercooked. But since I started doing it this way, it comes out right. Yeah. So, checking on my meat over there, y'all. It's almost done. Yep. About to take them bad boys out. And then add the other 2 in. So, y'all see the rice though, right? I ain't forget about it. Got to know how to multitask. Yeah. Y'all, I'm nervous. I'm not going to even lie. I hope this come out right. And I definitely will let y'all know when you see me eat. Eat it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to let the hubby taste first. So these are done, y'all. I wish I was on the other side with a better angle. But I'm going to take these on out. Again, I got 8 in this skillet. Then I'm going to add the other 2 in. Got a couple more to take out. 1, 2, yeah. I'm watching the video, y'all, while I'm talking. Because of the voiceover, I am doing a voiceover. So, I got the last 2 in. Same grease, same skillet. Yeah. That rice is boiling. So, I put the lid on. And I'm going to cut that fire down to low. I'm setting my timer for 30 minutes. This is what I do. You do you. So that rice is going to cook on low for about 30 minutes. I'm checking to make sure I got everything. I need to start on my salad. So I got that first skillet clean, and I'm using another one. But I drained the grease from the meat, and I just poured that into this pan. And now I'm going to start making my gravy. So flour. Again, I'm using that same grease that was made from the burgers. And just mixing this up, mixing it up. I did add some more flour to this, y'all. I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. So I did add some more flour. And you definitely want to stir because you don't want it to taste like flour. So I'm adding in those onions that I sliced up and put to the side for the gravy. And I'm going to cook this together, the flour and the onions. You'll see it start to get thick. And once it cooks, brown up some, I'll add in some beef broth. But you just want to cook this up. I do. I want to cook this up. I'm not telling nobody what to do. So if I misspeak, I apologize. I'm not trying to tell nobody to do nothing. This is what I do. This is how I do it. And again, this is my first time making this dish. So I know how to make gravy, so this is how I make my gravy. Again and again, just it's getting there, it's getting there. It's time to add that beef broth in. Or you can add water, but I like flavor, y'all, so I add in the beef broth. I love my chicken stock and the beef broth, flavor on top of flavor for me. Just substituting the water. I'm stirring. I don't want it to stick. And then I'm going to cut my fire down because it's a little high right now. You may not see it, but I'm going to cut it down. But stir, stir, stir. And it's getting thick because I got that fire up high. But I want to cook it slow. See, it's starting to get thick. I need to get me some better equipment, y'all. I see that now. So I can position y'all correctly so y'all can see inside the pot. I'm just adding in more stock, more broth, beef broth, because it's getting thick fast. And once I put the patties in, it's going to get thicker. So I'm adding in some black pepper to this gravy. I added a little salt, y'all, just a little bit. I got a can of tomato sauce. It's going in, it's going in. I'm going to pour some beef broth in there to get the rest of it out. Yeah, I want all of it. All of it. So this is how it turns orange. Because I was thinking, that's red. It's going to be a red sauce. But by your gravy starting off brown, and then you put some red, it's turning orange. And I'm just pouring in a little ketchup too. She said tomato sauce and ketchup. She didn't say how much. So, again, this is my first time, y'all. So I just added in a little ketchup. But it is orange. Yep. I see. She said orange. I'm like, no, it's going to be red. So in goes the patties, y'all. Slowly but surely. I got 10. Yep, all 10 going in. Yeah. I hope this come out right, y'all. I really do. But the hubby and I gonna eat it anyway. It don't even matter. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Because he like it, so I want it right. But it do smell good. I hope it is good. Because it's smelling, it's smelling good. Orange gravy, y'all. Yep, orange gravy. Okay, y'all. I'm going to put a lid on here and let it simmer on low for about 20-25 minutes. Check out my rice. Fluff it. Like I said, come out perfect. This is for me. This is how I do it. It come out fluffy every time. Before, overcooked or undercooked. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper here and stir it. I'm going to end up adding this into another bowl and adding salt, pepper, and butter to it so I can, stir it up better. Because my pot is too small for all this rice. And I want to make sure my season is throughout my rice. So I will be putting it into another bowl and, hooking it up real good. Real good. But I'm going to put the lid back on for now. And I'll get to it. But everything is done now. There it is, y'all. That beautiful salad. That salad looks so good. The colors. It's the colors, y'all. I told y'all I was going to put my rice in another bowl. There it is. Much better. And then the beef patties and the orange sauce. Orange gravy. Thank y'all for watching. Come back and see me soon. Like it. Share. Comment. Help a girl out. Thank you very much.